Namaste doston. Hello friends, this is Suman Sharma. Welcome back to my channel Suman Education Hub English. We all are waiting for income tax new bill which is present today in parliament. So here I have opened press release, so you can read the headline is answer itself that income tax bill 2025 table in parliament today towards achieving comprehensive simplification of Income Tax Act 1961, posted on 13 Feb 2025 at 3:54 p.m. by PIB Delhi. So let's start a discussion about the new income tax bill 2025, all uh, everything about related new bill and new income tax. So we can read the income tax bill 2025 was tabled in parliament today, marking a significant step towards simplifying the language and structure of the income tax act 1961. So in the new income tax bill 2025, government has uh, decided, and government is trying to simplify the language of income tax. You people know about the old income tax act 1961. There was so complications in language, normal people cannot understand. The reason was government want to simplify the language of income tax act. The simplification exercise was guided by three core principles. So there is basically three core principles. On the behalf of that, government want to simplification of new income tax act. First, textual and structural simplification for improved clarity and coherence. So when the textual and structural simplification, so it will be improved clarity. So second is no major tax policy changes to ensure continuity and certainty. So there is no more tax policy changes in the new income tax act. Third is no modifications of tax rate, preserving predictability for taxpayers. So there is no modification for tax rate and there is no major changes for tax policy in the new income tax act. When you will be little bit scroll down, there is mentioned a three-pronged approach was adopted. First is eliminating intricate language to enhance readability. So there is so many intricate language in the old income tax. So all those intricate language has been eliminating to enhance readability. Second point is removing redundant and repetitive provisions for better navigation. There is so many provisions, which is already repetitive. So this makes so much complicated to old income tax acts. So there is so many repetitive provisions that has been removed in new income tax act. Third is recognize sector logically to facilitate easy for reference. And the next point is consultative and research based approach. The government ensured widespread stakeholder engagement, consulting taxpayers, businesses, industry associations, and professional bodies. Out of 20,976 online suggestions received, relevant suggestions were examined and incorporated where feasible. Consultations were held with industry expert and tax professionals, and simplifications model from Australia and the UK were study for the best practice. So there is so many suggestions, so many advice received by the taxpayers, and government has taken consultancy. And then in the below you will take a review of the new income tax. You can see there is a comparison sheet. So in first column, there is mention item. In second column, existing income tax act 1961, and the third column proposed in the income tax new bill. And in the fourth column, you can see changes, reduction, or additions. So first, basically, we are going to discuss about words. When you will see in old Income Tax Act 1961, there is a total words of 5,12,535, whereas if you will see in new Income Tax Act, there is a total word 259,676. So there is a reduction of words 2,55,859 words. And when we will discuss about and when we will talk about chapters, so in old Income Tax Act 1961, there is a 47 chapter, and new bill 2025, there is a 23 chapters, so there is a reduction of 24 chapters. Let's discuss about section. So there is a total 819 section in Income Tax Act 1961, and the new Income Tax Bill 2025, there is a total 536 sections. So again there is a reduction of 283 sections. And if we will talk about table, so there is a 18 table in old Income Tax Act, and in new Income Tax Act there is a 57 tables. So there is an addition of 39 tables in new Income Tax Act. And let's talk about formula. So there is a 6 formula in uh, old income tax and 46 formula in new income tax. And if we will talk about qualitative improvements, so there is a simplified language making the law more accessible, consolidation of amendments, reducing fragmentation, and removal of obsolete and redundant provisions for greater clarity. So these are a qualitative improvements which are going to be done in a new income tax act. So there we have discussed in this video press release related new income tax bill 2025.